Goodbyes. I'll be going now, Keek, Dave says, but I'll see you tomorrow. I smile to show my thinking. Remember that this will take time, he says. It isn't easy to make such a big change. Things are very different here. In the camp, I say. They called America heaven on earth. They say many things in the camps, Genoir says. You'll see how wrong they were. Dave shakes his finger at Genoir. You behaving lately, buddy? He asks with a smile. My aunt answers when Genoir doesn't. He had another fight last week. Genoir looks at the ceiling. At least I won. I'll talk to your counselor at school, Dave says. I wonder from his sound if he has said these words before. Genoir and I will go to school together? I ask with hope. No, Dave says. Genoir is in 11th grade and you will be in 5th. He pats my back. Keek, if you need anything, have your aunt get in touch with me. I'm always here to help. I will be okay, I say, using my best English words. Soon I will make snowballs. I make a big grin so that my new friend Dave will not worry. I wonder if he can tell it is a pretending smile. Keek, my aunt says, he's a good boy. He will try hard to make his new life work. I can hear her struggle to find the English words, just like I do. My aunt glances at Genoir. You'll see, Dave. Keek finds sun when the sky is dark. Ah, says Dave, an optimist. I look away. I cannot find any sun today, I think. Dave shakes my hand, and when the door closes behind him, I'm surprised that I feel afraid a little bit. Dave isn't like my father, not at all. But it's been good to have someone watching over me, even for just a while. It's been a long time since I've known that feeling, like a soft blanket on a night when the wind howls. Father. He had many cattle, my father, and the respect of our village, but it was his voice that made him a rich man among men. His voice was deep, like a storm coming, but gentle, like the rain ending. My people are herders. We move with the seasons, with the wet and the dry, so that the cattle may be strong and well fed. We cannot carry much with us, and so our stories don't make their homes in heavy books. We hold our stories in our songs. No one knew more songs than my father, and no one sang them with a voice as clear and sure. He knew songs of the stars and the wind, of love and betrayal, of war and regret. Always the villagers would beg, just one more song, Dak. Our ears long for one more story. At night, before we went to sleep, my father would make new songs for my brother Lowell and me. He sang my favorite the night he was killed. The crocodile snaps, still Keek swims. The feet bleed, still Keek dances. The calf vanishes, still Keek searches. The sandstorm blinds, still Keek laughs. My stubborn Keek, my willful son, if you tell me you can dance with the wind, if you tell me you can sleep with the lion, if you tell me you can harvest the stars, how can I doubt you, my son? Bed. We must feed you. My aunt speaks in my language, the right way, with the notes where they belong. Genoir will show you the other rooms. There are more? I ask. How can that be? You have a kingdom here. A TV machine? A sitting place? A cooking fire? The smile on Genoir's face is a surprise. Suddenly I remember him playing with my brother, wild boys chasing each other like lion and prey, searching out mischief in every corner of our village. Genoir leads me to a little room. For bathing, he instructs, but watch out. The water comes hot and fast. I point to the magic water pot, like the one on the flying boat. You don't go outside? He laughs. It would turn to yellow ice. I laugh too. Genoir stares at me. Always his eyes seem to know more than I will ever know. You laugh like your brother, he says. He is quiet. His grin is gone. Too bad I do not look like him, I say, and I am glad to see Genoir's smile return. It means we will not talk of why I am here, and Lowell is not. Too bad for sure, Genoir agrees. I have a silly face, to tell the truth of it. I have the eyelashes of a girl, as Lual and Gunwar like to remind me. My ears look like they want to fly me away, and my smile takes up most of my face. My brother was the handsome one. Everywhere, girls watched him with shy, smiling eyes. Another room is waiting. On the floor lie blankets and pillows, like gentle dunes. I run my hands over covers softer than a new calf's coat. Just one mattress so far, says Genwar, and his voice tells me this is not a good thing. Dave says maybe he can find some more soon. He can find more soon. You and I will sleep in the other room. We'll take turns on the sofa. Sofa, I repeat. It's a long chair you can sleep on, Gunwar explains. We don't need to share, I say. I'll try not to get in the way. You know you're welcome here, Gunwar says, but I cannot tell if he means his words. It's a strange pain to be with those you belong to and feel you don't belong. Carefully, I take a step onto the blanket cloud. I stumble, then stand, then jump, and fall, and jump some more. Gunwar shakes his head. You haven't changed, my cousin, he says. You're still a crazy little boy. I stop my jumping. I'm not a little boy, I think. Not anymore. But I keep the words in my heart.